Scott Disick, still drinking, banned from seeing kids after hospitalization. Yesterday, we reported that Scott Disick had recently been placed on 5,150 psychiatric hold after authorities determined that he presented a threat to himself or others. Details of the behavior that led to Disick's hospitalization are scarce, but those closest to the reality star say they were sadly not surprised, as Scott has spent the past several months engaged in wildly self-destructive behavior. In the wake of news that longtime partner and mother of his children, Kourtney Kardashian, had moved on to a new relationship, Scott went on a bender that's been described by friends as a suicide mission. All summer, Disick traveled the world, partying with young women, drinking heavily, and reportedly engaging in reckless drug use. Now it's caught up to him, but sources say Scott has no intention of changing his ways. After being spotted hitting clubs in Vegas last week, Disick is reportedly keeping the party going in Manhattan. Scott got into New York last night, and he's partying. Why wouldn't he? A source told Radar Online on Wednesday. He's been out of control forever. The insider says Scott is beginning to show signs of the physical toll taken by his lifestyle. Scott has been a mess for the last couple of weeks, the source says. He is sloppy and sweaty, and doesn't seem to care at all about himself. He really seems to be losing it. Not surprisingly, Disick's drinking is also affecting his relationship with his kids and their mother. Scott doesn't have custody, a second source tells Radar. Now Kourtney isn't going to give him anything more than just supervised visits with the kids. Yes, Kourtney has reportedly decided that her 3 children shouldn't be alone with their father until Scott sobers up. She's worried that they were getting older and can see what a mess he is now, so she tries to limit the time they spend with him, says the insider. He visits them at the most random times, the source adds. They live with Kourtney, she is their only parent. Sadly, it seems that for now, Disick is okay with the arrangement. Scott doesn't want custody of the kids. He leaves it all up to Kourtney, says the insider, adding that Scott is never with his children for long periods of time. It's possible that Scott realizes what a mess he's been, and feels he's not up to the task of caring for children. He's probably also aware that it'll take a lot of work and a long period of time to convince Kourtney that he's fit to be a father again. As those familiar with the troubled celebrity know, Disick has already been to rehab on at least 4 different occasions. Each time, he left treatment early and resumed drinking within days. Not exactly an encouraging trend for predicting future results. Here's hoping, even if it's hoping against hope, that Scott will eventually find the help he seems to desperately need. We'll have further updates on this sad, but not altogether surprising story as more information becomes available.